Hey everybody, my name's Kevin and this is your vibe of the day. I hope you're well, I'm well, and welcome to the vibe of the day. Let's get right to the card, and this is a good one. Here we go. Unconditional love from the Divine Mother. So it might seem like, oh my goodness, this is what we might need today. Indeed, I do. With so much of today's culture and the culture that's going on right now, whether you're in the UK, the US, wherever you are in the world, and wherever you're listening to this, everybody, everywhere can use unconditional love. So the prayer that goes with this is to thank you, Mother, Divine Mother, for helping me give and receive the love I deserve. It's interesting. This morning I was listening to a podcast by the great astrologer Pam Gregory, who brought up the emotional consciousness scale that was created, I can't really remember how long ago, by a man named David Hawkins. And David Hawkins was a psychiatrist who created a consciousness scale that worked on a vibrational energy. Can't really think of exactly how it's measured, but 700, I want to say kilohertz or hertz, if you will, however they calibrate vibration. 700 is enlightenment, 500 is love, and then you go all the way down to 200 and below, that is depression and grief and anger and all of those lower vibrational energies. And apparently what Miss Gregory was saying was that those who are vibrating at a higher frequency, will say 300, will affect those who are vibrating lower, and so on. So with the energy of unconditional love, by doing things, actively doing things to raise the vibration upward, to increase the vibration. And Kyle Gray has an incredible book called Raising Your Vibration, which he's currently updated and amending, and the newer version will be coming out in April, I believe. As you raise your vibration, as you begin to affirm all that is good, all that is positive, all that is upbeat, you are essentially becoming a leader, if you will, an influencer. For the longest time in the last several years, we've had several folks who have stepped forward and been rather influential in advertising and in commerce. Last year we had a little bit of the cancel culture. It is quite true, and I've said before, that individually we've got the power within us to change, to make a big difference. But when you couple that with other people who are like-minded, who vibrate with the same energy, you can literally change worlds. And that's what this really is about. This unconditional love card, the message that comes today is really find within yourself your truth and your bliss and that vibrational energy that is unconditional love. More importantly, while you may feel like you're surrounded with the opposite of it, you might feel pushed and shoved and there is no love. Yes, there most certainly is. It's within, just as you have the opposite that you might be experiencing and having, and Lord knows I do. There are days where I wonder, my goodness, what am I doing? This is quite awful, it's quite difficult. And then just like a light switch, alternate direct current, you can change that current. You can change that, or I can change the current. I can change the frequency. And typically what I do to change that alternating current is find something to lift the vibration up. And that could be as simple as taking a walk. I've said it before, taking a bath. Look at what is it? What can you do? What can you physically do that you know you can do that shifts that way you feel? As a yoga teacher, I would have folks, before they got into the asana practice, do the breath work. As simple as starting off with your eyes down and breathing in for a count of 2 and exhaling for a count of 3, and then another count of 2 and exhaling for a count of 3, and then increase it. Inhale 2, exhale 4, inhale 2 or 3, exhale 5 or 6, and getting to the point where there's a space and a gap and an opening at the top of every inhale and the bottom of every exhale, and learning the breath work to hold your breath at the top and at the bottom, right in that space, right in that nook of your lung capacity, whether your lungs are open, filled, or empty and ready for the next one. In that gap, as you practice this, real magic and miracles happen. That's where the shift is. It's also where we cannot be anything other than present. We cannot be anything other than where we are. We cannot be anything other than that moment, in no breath in, no breath out, that stillness, the no thingness. In the no thingness, present to the no thingness, you have the ability to let go of what is not lifting the vibration. Let it go, let it go, let it go, and lift. In order to lighten, brighten, change, and shift, something has to let go. And we said this the other day, it's about releasing. Now, yes, when your tires are spinning in the mud, there's muck and mire flinging everywhere. And that's the choice you make. There might be folks who say, well, it's easy to say, not easy to do. Well, no, the work is the doing, the changing, the shifting, the alternating. That's really the work. That's the vibrational energy lifting up. And there are some folks who are so resonant on staying the same, not moving, not changing, resisting, which pushes it down, doesn't lighten it up. The interesting part is there's a book out there about power. I forgot who wrote it. It's about power, not force. There's a difference. And there is real power in coming from those higher vibrational energies. And that's where, as leaders, if you are a leader, you'll find yourself if you resonate with that. But you also have to appreciate where that is by seeing the opposite of it, by getting stuck into the, oh, this doesn't feel good, this doesn't feel right, I don't feel whatever I want to feel, until you lift your vibration and say, yes, this is the right way to go. And that's that inner guidance system. All right, getting right to Journey to the Heart for today, the 16th. No accident. It's safe to open your heart is the message from this book. You don't have to be afraid to love. You don't have to fear losing your soul. You learned that lesson. It's in the past. That doesn't mean that people won't try to control or manipulate you. Doesn't mean at times you won't try to control or manipulate them. It doesn't mean that people with problems, agendas, addictions, and issues won't sometimes come into your life. They may. But the lessons of the past are yours to keep. It may take you a moment to remember, but you will. Be gentle with yourself. Open up slowly, carefully, just as you're able. It's not that life and people are different, although how we see life and view people probably has changed. We're different. We've learned about our powers. We've learned to take care of ourselves. We've learned how capable we really are. Don't be afraid to love. Now is the time. It's the time to learn about the power of the heart. Now is the time to learn about the power of the heart. Now is the time to learn and claim the power of who you are. Now is the time to allow yourself to be loved and to love others. The message from, whether you want to call her Mary the Divine Mother, Kuan Yin, Shakti, Parvati, or any of these divine female energies, the violet flame, Lady Portia, they work with the violet flames. All of these divine feminine energies, which all surround unconditional love, are here to remind us in this message that we are all deserving of love, we are all deserving to be loved, and most undoubtedly, we are all willing, able to share it. Until next time, all my love and the whole wide world to all of you. Bye.